everyone, and welcome back to Crochet by Shawn. If you're new, just joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the like button, and make sure you share the videos. And today I want to show you how to make a reversible boot cuff. We have a Lacey side on this side, and a mock rib on this side. And I am using Brava worsted weight yarn and a size H crochet hook. I do like the Brava. It's got a nice kind of a shininess to it. They are a little bit thinner. The yarn is not quite so thick, but it'll fit in the boot just nice. And we're going to start by leaving a little bit of a longer tail so that we can use a tapestry needle and tuck that in later to sew the edge together. And what we're going to do is chain 3. We're going to be using the double crochet foundation row stitch. So if you're not familiar with that, go ahead and watch that video first and then come back. Otherwise, chain your 3. We're going to do a double crochet into the first chain we just made. You're going to chain 1 on this side and then finish with a double crochet. Do another one, yarn over, go through that chain we made for the foundation row, pull up your loop, chain 1 on that side, and then finish with a double crochet. Do another one, pull up your loop, chain 1 on that side, and double crochet on that side. You're going to want to have 36 of these all together. And it will look like this. And once you have 36, make sure it's not twisted, and we're going to hook it together in a circle. You're just going to go in the top of your chain 3 and slip stitch it together. You can pull that down. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is chain 3 for our next double crochet, and we're going to work on the mock rib first. So you're going to double crochet and do back posting on the next stitch. And if you don't know how to back post, I do have a video for that, and a front post. And the next stitch we're going to front post on. The next stitch, back post by pulling up the back part, and then double crochet, and front post, bring it around through the front to pull up the post to the front, and double crochet. You do this all the way around, every other one, front post and back post. Whoops. Get our back post there, and the front post. And you're going to do 4 rows of this. You'll have a total of 5 rows. This is your first row, this is the second, and you'll do 3 more rows of the front post, back post. And it will look like this when you have all 5 rows done. You just slip stitch it into the top of the chain 3 to join. Now we're going to work on the Lacey part. You're going to chain 1 and do a single crochet right in that same spot. You're going to chain 3, skip a stitch, and then do a single crochet in the next stitch. So you're going to skip all the back posts and use just the front post. So go 1, 2, 3, skip the stitch and into the front post 1. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch, into the next, do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch, into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch, into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch into the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, skip one, single crochet in the next one. We'll do this all the way around. 1, 2, 3, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, skip one, single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, skip one, single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch and single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch, single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch, single crochet in the next. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to close this round a little different than you would normally close a round, because we don't want the seam to show. 1, 2, 3. You don't want the seam to show, and you don't want it to be an extra big hole. So what we're going to do on this last one, instead of chaining 3, you did your single crochet, you're going to do a half double crochet through the single to attach it, and just pull it through all 3 loops. That way you have a loop, single crochet or chain 1, and then do a single crochet, and you're up in the middle already. And that's how we're going to close each round. So you're going to do 8 rows of this. We've got 1 here, and you go until you have 8 rows. Doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And when we close this one, the last one, you're going to chain 2, and then you chain 1 to pull your loop through. This way you only have 2 chains. And then we are going to take the tapestry needle, and I'll show you how we close that with the invisible loop. You're going to go through the single crochet right here. You're going to come back through that second chain, and then go back through the single crochet. There's your invisible loop. And you really can't tell where you hooked it together because it looks like crocheted all the way around, and then you just tuck your end. Now on this end, we do kind of the same thing, but there is a little bit of difference so that it doesn't leave a gaping hole on the double crochet foundation row. So here's the bottom of the foundation row. You're going to take this stitch. You can see it's the bottom of it. So just go under those 2 bars. And this one just has a single bar. You go under the single bar, but you want to catch the loop under it. Otherwise, it'll leave a gaping hole. If you catch that loop under it and then go back through that first one again, it eliminates the hole by bringing that stitch up. And then you can just tie your ends off and tuck your ends. And that's all there is to it. Thanks so much for watching today. Don't forget to join us next time, because I do have 4 more pairs of boot cuffs to show you. And we will see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.